Lord Buddha attained enlightenment. When people came to know that Buddha had attained enlightenment, they wanted to know what knowledge Buddha had attained. What new did they know, because this world is already full of knowledge and the knowledge is known by everyone. What did Buddha know other than that? One day a person came to Buddha and said to Buddha, "O Buddha, I am a knowledgeable person. I have studied all the scriptures deeply. I have studied Vedas and Puranas. I have meditated deeply. I have heard that you too have attained knowledge. I have come to know what you have received. What is the knowledge of which till now we all were unaware? What have you received?" Buddha smiled after listening to that person and said, "I have not gained anything, but whatever I had is also gone." The person said, "What is lost from you, Buddha?" Buddha said, "Greed, attachment, illusion, shame, jealousy, anger, desire, lust, all these have left me." The person said, "Then what did you find, Buddha?" Buddha said, "Nothing." On this the person said, "Then why do people say that you have attained enlightenment? Haven't you attained enlightenment?" Buddha smiled and said, "I have not attained knowledge. Knowledge is everywhere, it is present in every particle, there is no need to attain it. I have only lost my ignorance. What remains after losing ignorance?" The person said, "If there is no ignorance, only knowledge is left." Buddha said, "What will be left when both knowledge and ignorance are left?" The person fell at the feet of Buddha and said, "O Buddha, I never even thought about this situation." Buddha says, "I have lost everything I had. After losing everything, I came to know that the things I was loving, the things I wanted to have, were not true." Then what was the truth that Buddha said? Received. Buddha says that when I lost everything I saw enlightenment, but on the contrary we want to gain everything. Buddha talks about losing and we talk about gaining. We meditate to gain knowledge, but are we ready to consider ourselves ignorant? Because those who are knowledgeable, why do they need to acquire knowledge? Because they are already knowledgeable. And there is a time when we consider ourselves knowledgeable and also want to gain knowledge. How is this possible? Because knowledge can be gained only by someone who is ignorant. First of all, we are not able to understand what is knowledge and what is ignorance. If you try to understand carefully, you will find that what we consider to be knowledge is actually ignorance. Our knowledge is our ignorance. For example, our knowledge says that we breathe and stay alive, but if you look carefully and think, you will come to know that we never breathe. Breath moves independently, because if we could inhale and stop, then we could stop and start breathing at any time. Then no person would be dead. If he were dead, then even the dead would be breathing. Then it is our knowledge which says that we breathe. Ever since man came to earth, things have been going on in the same way till now. Have you noticed that whether a person is poor or rich, everyone has the same feelings, everyone gets angry, everyone loves, everyone is selfish, everyone is greedy, everyone wants to get ahead of each other. There were many great kings and emperors in history who destroyed a lot to build and save their prestige, but today they are not kings and emperors. Instead, we are the ones who do what a king or emperor does. A poor person also does the same. He can do anything to save his honor, he can go to any extent, he can stoop to any level, he can even kill anyone. It can destroy anyone and even take one's own life, and in the end, whether it is an emperor or a poor person, both sacrifice their lives in the same situation. An emperor may sacrifice his life in the field and a poor man may sacrifice his life in the open field outside his hut, but the pain in dying is the same. Everything has been happening the same way for thousands of years, there has been no change. Just changing faces, yet we are such knowledgeable people that we do not learn anything from all of them. We also repeat the same mistakes which have already been done and we know the consequences of it, yet we keep doing the same mistakes again and again. That is why Buddha says that we are ignorant, because what we consider to be our knowledge, that very knowledge keeps us away from truth. The truth that Buddha talks about, the truth he received or the truth that is universal. It is the same everywhere, at every time, in every situation. There is no change in it, but our knowledge, our truth changes with the change of circumstances, time and place. A truth which is true in India becomes false in other countries. Like love and compassion is a universal truth, it is the same everywhere, in every situation. It is manifested in the same way in every living being, be it human or animal, just as a mother loves her child, similarly a cow loves her calf. Love is beyond caste, religion and physical appearance, that is why Buddha talks about love and compassion. But we are not able to understand the love and compassion that Buddha talks about. We also love, but do we really love? A husband says that he loves his wife very much, but after some time the same husband murders his wife. Now how is this sexual intercourse that where there was love, now anger has taken its place because there was no love here? Just physical, so it changed over time. Where do we learn love or any behavior? We learn this from our family, people around us and society. Our intelligence is created by our thoughts only. But such thoughts are being instilled in us from the environment around us, which is causing the decline of our intelligence and society. She is becoming extinct. Love is a natural process which is a gift of nature itself, and it is also a part of nature. Nature loves us, she takes care of us in every way, but she never demands anything from us in return. Whereas we are the ones who are busy destroying nature. This is the love that exists within us too, but we have forgotten it. The love that we know and have been considering as love is artificial. That selfishness has become an authority. We have learned it from outside, i.e. from our society and the people around us. We want to do exactly what is shown in the society, we want to be like that, we also want to love like that. We want to imitate society in everything. We want to look good. When people see us, they say, "Look how much love we have." The actual truth in these is not very far, it is very close to us. They are within us. We have put a blindfold on our eyes, a blindfold to imitate the society. That is why we do not want to see the truth within us. Or say that we are so busy that we do not have time to think that something else can be done apart from what we are doing every day. Leave your social intelligence, forget for some time what the society has taught you and understand yourself, try to know yourself. The closest person to you is yourself, no one can be closer to you than you. You know yourself better than anyone else. See what you know. Do you really know anything about yourself, or are you just living like that? To be born and to leave this world crying is never the purpose of this life.